Hey guys, so here we are at day one of our ab challenge, and you guys are doing an awesome job so far. I see a lot of you guys are really participating, even doing it at work on your lunch break. That's awesome. So way to go for starting out strong. Let's talk for a second about nutrition, because if you haven't figured it out, abs do not just show up just because you do a bunch of crunches or a bunch of ab exercises. That's part of it, okay? But really, if you want to get a six-pack, if you want to have a nice flat tummy, it takes three things. Ab exercises, yes, of course, which we're covering that. Good, clean nutrition. And it also takes cardio, okay? So it takes all three of those things. But if you combine those things together, you will be well on your way to a nice flat stomach. Okay, so let's just quickly talk about nutrition. Nutrition, I'm not going to put out a whole meal plan because I know you guys won't follow it anyways, but I am going to give you some really important tips, and I'm going to put out a lot of suggested recipes for things like breakfast, lunches, dinners, snacks, etc. But let's just talk about some of the highlights, all right? If you're wanting to really tone your midsection, you've got to cut out all the processed stuff, all the processed carbs, the sugars, the white breads. You've really got to cut back on that. There's no way that you can have a toned body and be putting crap inside of it. Just doesn't work. So you've really got to cut down on that. Try to focus eating 80% clean. You have 20% room for treats and sweets and stuff like that. But, stay away from the white carbs, white rice, white pasta, white bread. Switch to whole grain things, sprouted bread, sweet potatoes, brown rice, whole wheat pasta. Things like that. That will go a long way. Okay, the other thing you need to stay away from is trans fats. Those things, that's evil. It's pure evil. And you'll find that in stuff like margarine, processed food again, the unhealthy stuff. So stick to clean, pure, whole foods. It's really not that hard. So you want to definitely be eating lots of vegetables, lots of fruit, lots of water-rich foods, lots of hydrating foods. You want to stay away from things that are really salty and high in sodium, because sodium causes you to retain water and it causes you to feel bloated. So, you want to cut back on your sodium. So the things you do want to be eating, you want to be eating, lean proteins, fruits and veggies, the good fats. They're called MUFAs, monounsaturated fatty acids. Okay. So you want a lot of those. Those are really good for you. You'll find those in things like nuts and, good olive oils and stuff like that. So it's really simple. You just eat the pure stuff. You eat the good stuff. You drink a lot of water. You make sure you're getting a lot of fiber, and those tips alone will go a long, long way. So those are just some highlights for you guys, and you'll see that the tips that I'm giving you are supported in the recipes that I'm going to be putting out. So tomorrow I'll put out a bunch of ideas for breakfast. The following day I'll put out a bunch of ideas for lunch. The following day dinners, and the following day snacks. Okay, so you guys, by the end of this week, you're going to have an arsenal of great foods to choose from for you to continue this challenge and get the best results possible. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.